Today I want to talk about starting where you are. A lot of time we have ideas of things we want to do or the dreams we want to pursue, the career you want to do, maybe a personal development thing you want to do. But many times we usually think where we are is not good enough to start. So many of us, many times we are waiting for a perfect time, a perfect opportunity, when we have the resources, when we have the right people to start that thing that we want to do. But the truth is that you will or you may never have a perfect timing, a perfect situation to start what you want to start. So many of the time, the best thing is to start from where you are. You may not have all the resources you need. You may not even have all the knowledge you need. But you need the courage to take the first step. Start where you are. Starting small is not wrong. Starting without knowing everything about what you want to do is not out of place too. It's the part of the process. But the important thing is that you will never succeed on what you don't even start at all. So many of the time, our fear, our thinking that we are not skilled enough, we don't have everything we need, we don't have the resources, we don't have the experience, keep us from starting whatever we want to do. But if you don't start, you never know what that thing can become. So the first and the most important thing is start first of all. Start where you are. Start with what you have. If you want to do a business that you think could become a multi-million-dollar business in the future, but you don't have $1 million, you don't even have $100,000, you don't have to have it. You can start where you are. Start with the simple things you can do. Start with a smaller version of that business. If you want to do a project, you don't have to have all the money. What are the smaller steps you can take first? Start with those ones. If you want to write a book, you don't have to have the entire concept of that book. Start writing your ideas down. The more you write them down, the better you become, the more idea comes to you. But the problem is that if you don't start at all, you never know what your idea can become. Your venture, your enterprise, your endeavor, you never know what it can become unless you start. So first of all, even much more than succeeding in your venture or in your endeavor, is more important to start first of all, because you cannot even succeed on what you did not start. So the key point is start where you are. Start small. Start with what you have. You don't have to have everything. In fact, you don't need everything at the beginning. What you have usually is a good place to start. Not everybody will start at the same level. It is okay. The resources that will be available to us will be different at our starting point. The knowledge that we have will be different. The experience that we have will be different. What we want to do will also be different, likely, from one person to the other. It's okay. The important thing is that with what you have, the resources you have, the knowledge you have, the amount of experience you have is enough to start where you are. Start first and learn as in the process. Become better in the process. Learn skills that you need to succeed in whatever you are doing, whether it's business, if you are a writer, if you are a student. Take the first step. Apply for that program. You cannot come and give you admission without applying. They don't even know you exist. The first way for them to know you exist is by applying for the program. If you don't apply, you can get the admission. If you don't start, you can't succeed. So the most important thing, and the most important and most valuable, which is also the first thing, is to start. You cannot succeed in what you don't start. So that thing that you have been thinking about, that you have been delaying, that you have been procrastinating, that you have been afraid of starting, the good place and the good time to start is now. And you will be surprised what that thing can become. Thank you for listening.